Is underway for the woman linked to the death of Polk County Deputy Blaine Lane. Lane was just 21 years old when he was killed while delivering a warrant in 2022. Prosecutors say Cheryl Williams aimed a gun at deputies, triggering them to fire their weapons. One of those rounds from a deputy struck Lane, who died at the hospital. In 10 Tampa Bay's Asha Patel is live at the Polk County Courthouse right now. Asha, emotions running very high in that courtroom.
That's right, Dave. It was a very emotional day inside of that courtroom. Blaine Lane's mother, grandparents, aunt, and sister were all in there holding on to each other, breaking down in tears as they heard testimony from both sides. Now, both sides have rested their case, but I want to mention we also heard testimony from the woman that's at the center of all of this. An audio that crushed family members of Blaine Lane, especially his mother, walking out of the courtroom in tears.
And then you hear him say he was shot. And knowing the outcome of him being shot because of some low life.
Shelly Lane lost a piece of her heart October 4th, 2022.
He was doing what he was supposed to be and what he was called to do. And yet he is no longer allowed to do that because of her actions.
Tonight, sitting just feet from Cheryl Williams, the woman detectives say is responsible for her son's death.
I'm sitting in a courtroom with a monster that initially took my kid. And she still gets to breathe and he doesn't.
Neighbors, a medical photographer, witnesses, and several deputies took the stand, recalling the events of that day, including Williams herself.
I've been shot in my back and an exit the front.
Detectives say deputies were serving an arrest warrant at a Polk County mobile home park after getting a tip that Williams was there. 3 of the 4 deputies went inside and came across Williams with a gun in her hand. The gun, deputies say, turned out to be a BB gun. It was enough to startle deputies and gunfire erupted. Blaine Lane was struck by a deputy's bullet, leaving behind his family and 3 young children.
But you can 100% count that every single one of us will make sure that they know how good he was and how much he loved them.
Williams faces several charges in this case, including second-degree murder of a law enforcement officer. Now, jury instruction and closing arguments are set to begin tomorrow. We will be inside of that courtroom to bring you the latest. For now, I'm reporting live in Bartow. Asha Patel, 10 Tampa Bay News.
Asha, thank you.